deal with airplane peanuts.
You know, like I'm someone, and this is just where I come from, where it's like, I feel like I donate to GoFundMe's. Anytime I see a homeless person, I not only offer them money, I offer them food and water. So why am I not allowed to then yell racial slurs at non-whites in the street?
Because
ask me that.
I don't know
why.
Chris, you can't. Chris,
because it's like
because you fucking can't, dude.
I don't understand why
it works.
You
dude.
can't do nice things for people just so you can be a vocal racist, dude.
But I'm giving homeless people fucking full bagels toasted with butter.
I know, dude, but you
He's
can't.
kind of earned it, though.
No,
Dude,
guys,
he's kind of.
guys, you're missing the fucking point. He's clearly doing this so he can exercise his right to be a complete son of a bitch racist.
Yeah, I can't throw a mask at an Asian person, say, put this on, you coronavirus fucking.
No, you can't.
If I literally gave a homeless guy $1.
Yeah.
If I gave a homeless guy a fucking
You're
$1.
racist. You're buying a racist
If I give
comment.
a homeless guy $1, I can't go on the subway and go up to some woman selling churros and say, passport now, or I call ICE in 5 seconds.
No, you can't do that.
Why not?
Because you're so offensive to my. I'm rather
Or go
woke.
kick a black guy in the face, say, here's your fucking month.
Hey,
If I give a guy $5 a week before that, homeless guy.
you can't buy your right to be a racist, you son of a bitch.
Here's your month.
Black History Month.
February's over, you son of a bitch.
I'm just kidding. Oh, it's Women's History Month. Let me tuck it back.
I've stolen your stories before. Do you know that?
Please take anything
on
you
the
want.
show.
Listen, baby.
I told a story on behalf of you. I said it was your story.
Yeah, whatever.
Your dog got injected with electrolytes.
Oh my God, yeah. How crazy was that?
That was him. That was him.
See that
How crazy
happening
was
to
that,
you.
dude? It was so weird. Yeah, my dog was dying. My mother's dog, Larry, R.I.P. Larry. He's in dog part of heaven right now, gay dog part of heaven, and he was a gay dog. Whatever, dude. Even my mother admitted, it was like, yeah, he's a gay.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine.
We
It's
have
great.
one of those.
It's beautiful, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
We were gonna put him down. You know, we went to go put him down. My mother's crying so upset, and the vet comes in. And she's like, we're going to give him a procedure right now. He's going to be gone in about 10 seconds. We just inject it into his paw and he's going to be gone. And, it's be over soon. And my dog's just like blinking, like looking at me and my mom. And I'm just rubbing my mom's back. I'm just like, Mom, it's going to be okay. And she's so, oh, bye, Larry, holding his paw. And then like 10 seconds go by, 20 seconds. 30 seconds.
Oh, no.
And Larry's just like blinking, looking at us. And she's like, and then the doctor, the vet's like, sometimes this happens. Let me just up the dose here. And then she goes and she puts some more in. And then like Larry's just like looking at it. It's like a minute, 2 minutes. My mom's like, what's happening? Why is he in any more pain? She's like, I promise you he's not in any pain. I'm like, Mom, it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be over soon. So then the doctor, she's like, I'll be right back. So she comes back in. She goes, I am so sorry about that. She goes, I did go ahead and give your dog electrolytes. She's like, you may see a short burst in energy, but that doesn't mean anything. He is dying. So she's like, let me just go ahead. So now my dog is wrapped up. He's like a young pup. He's like running around, and my mom's like, but I don't understand, whatever. And then she's like, I promise you, I just made a certain mistake. I just started working here. It's fine. Let me give him this. She was like, he is dying. And then they gave him the thing, and then he died, and then he died, whatever, 10 seconds later. But the dog next to them was the one who needed the electrolytes. And I was like, did you kill the dog next door? Because I never thought about that. I'm like, could you imagine you killed the dog next door? But whatever, dude. I was with great Opie from the Opie and Anthony show. And Sherrod had given Opie edibles in a chocolate bar, right? And I had never taken edibles before. I'm not a drug guy. I don't know. Opie just gives me the chocolate bar. I didn't know you're supposed to take half of the square of the chocolate bar. Okay, so and I love sweets. I mean, I got high cholesterol. My cholesterol was 250 at the time.
Yeah, I have sweet teeth.
So I love sweets. So I literally, we're on the train going to the Islanders game, New York Islanders game, and Opie just gives me the chocolate bar and just starts looking at his phone. So I didn't know you're supposed to take half of square. I ate the entire chocolate bar. Just to the head, Sherrod Smalls weed, chocolate, potent.
Oh my God.
Bar, okay? I forget that it even happened because Opie was like not doing the weed. So Opie, he just gave me the chocolate bar, didn't even think about it. I just fucking crushed this thing, right? Having a good time. All of a sudden, we're at the Islanders game. First period, buzzer goes off. I thought somebody threw a spear from the top of the Jumbotron through the right side of my head, cutting off the left side of my body. I pop up out of the seat. I go, I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke. So I'm yelling that I'm having a stroke, right? I forgot that I was even on edibles. I'm convinced I'm having a fucking stroke.
Yeah.
So I go up the stairs and I'm just walking around. I'm like, I'm having a stroke, Opie. I'm having a stroke. He's like, you're not having a stroke. I'm like, dude, I'm having a fucking stroke. The left side of my arm doesn't work. And I'm like flinging my arm and it's not working. So then I'm like, I have to go.
So terrifying.
Dude, so I'm in a packed Islanders game, and this is New York City. I'm a big Islanders fan. Opie's a big Islanders fan, so people know who we are. Of course, they know Opie, and they're like, so they'll stop and see Opie, and they're like, oh, that guy's always on the show. So they're talking to me, and I'm trying to have these... Dude, the actual, just as luck would have it, the Islanders broadcast team interviewed Opie and brought me on the interview. And I cursed on fucking SNY.
What'd you say?
I yelled, fuck the Rangers, because they were playing the Rangers. So they were like, boop, camera down, see ya, So I had gotten tickets. I had gotten tickets from the Islanders. The Ticket Connect was mine, from the Islanders. So they found out that I yelled, fuck the Rangers, lose the tickets. I leave Barclays Center. I walk up to a police officer who's in full SWAT riot gear, because, it's New York City. These guys have real jobs to do, this terrorist activity. I walk up to him. I said, officer, I'm going to be 100% honest with you right now. I've ingested drugs. And he goes, what do you mean? He goes, I said, I'm having a stroke. What a pussy move. And he goes, okay, what kind of drugs did you ingest? I said, I can't tell you the type of marijuana strain that I've ingested, but I have consumed an illegal amount of drugs. I was trying to use all these professional words. Dude, he started laughing at me so hard. I thought he was going to shoot his gun in the air. So he goes, I swear to God, he goes, kid, get the fuck out of here. That's what he says to me, like in a movie. And I was like, So he goes, kid, get the fuck out of here. So I get in a cab. It's on 4th Avenue and 8th Street. I get in a cab. I'm like, take me to where I live, 4th Avenue and 93rd Street. So by the way, it was freezing. It was January, but I had my jacket on. I was so fucking hot. I asked this cab driver to open up all the windows. This guy opened up all the windows, and he was like shivering and freezing. And I was like, guy, I'm sorry. I'm having a fucking stroke right now. I'm on drugs. You got to keep these windows down. And he was like, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I was like, if you could show me a valid U.S. passport, I'll put the windows up. Obviously, he couldn't. He's a cab driver. He said, they're staying down, fucking Vitru. So Vitru. I don't know. No.
That was his name. That's a bad pronunciation.
I don't know, dude. I was high.
All right. Fuck, man.
So literally, dude, it's 4th Avenue and 93rd Street. The cab driver stopped at a light at 4th Avenue and 63rd Street. I look out, I'm like, I'm home. I open the door, and he's like, I thought I was on 93rd Street, but the 6 and the 9 were, reversed in my head. Bro, I'm fucking sweating. It's like 8 degrees out. I throw my jacket, like a $400 North Face jacket, in a public garbage can in New York City. Just bang! Christ. Right in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. I start sprinting home. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I didn't live with my kid's mom at the time. I go to my kid's mom's house. It's 10 o'clock at night. I ring the bell. Oh, dude, no. I ring the bell. She goes, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm having a stroke. And she was like, Chris, you're not having a stroke. I said, I'm having a stroke. I've ingested drugs. So she goes, oh my God. She goes, all right, come in. So she goes, you have to take a shower. She knew she used to use drugs when she was a kid. She's like, you have to take a shower. She was like, you have to take a shower and drink milk. I know. She goes, take a shower and drink milk.
If you had ecstasy and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So I take a shower. I fucking start drinking this milk, and then I take a shower. I take a shower with my shoes and socks on. So that means I got completely butt naked, and I put my socks and my shoes back on, and I step in her shower.
I haven't heard this story. I haven't heard this story.
Like a black guy who does porn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta get the grip.
Yeah, gotta get the grip.
Gotta
so
lay it
I'm
home.
literally taking a shower with my fucking shoes and socks on, and then it's like it's getting bad. And then out of nowhere, just bang, I start hysterical laughing. Just hysterical laughing, having the fucking best time. And then it was going back in waves. Hysterical laughing, terrified. Hysterical laughing, terrified. I slept on the floor in my, at that time, 2-year-old daughter's room. All true. I sleep on the floor with her. She's got a stuffed animal, Piggy. She fucking loves this animal, Piggy. At some point in the night, I take Piggy off her bed, sleeping on the floor. I wake up, Piggy's mouth on my taint.
No way.
Literally, and I was sleeping butt naked.
Piggy.
I slept butt naked on my 2-year-old daughter's bedroom floor. I'm sleeping butt naked. So think about what she has to wake up to.
Yeah.
2 years old, her father, who doesn't live in the house anymore, is naked with her favorite stuffed animal
eating her dad's
in between
ass.
my balls and asshole. And then I woke up. My kid's mom woke me up, and she saw what was happening because she was the one who woke me up. She was like, Chris, get out. And then she sees the whole thing, and she's like, this is why we can't be together.
I was gonna say,
This
when
is
I asked you why you broke up,
why we can't be
this is
together.
why you can't do it.
That's the worst, dude.
Dude, edibles, man. So Richard Lewis, I'm opening for.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm opening for Richard Lewis, and the first 2 shows go good. And then Saturday, it was at 8 o'clock. It was a 7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock show. And it was like clockwork on Friday and the first show Saturday, like clockwork. I do 10 minutes, get the light. That means bring Richard up in 15 seconds. Just even if you're in the middle of a joke, just stop and be like, ladies and gentlemen, are we here for Richard Lewis? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Boom. That's what, we start doing that. Richard. So
Just a chair being passed around in the audience.
yeah. So I do my close. I Saturday night show, the late show starts to, kick off. I'm doing the things, and I had it timed. Like I do my closer about, 8 minutes, start, ramp it down, blah, 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 blah. So I do my closer thinking the light's going to come on at the same moment it's come on the last 3 shows. And, I'm looking for the light, and I'm doing the closer, and do the closer, no light at all. So I look over, and I'm like, okay. So
Panicking.
I'm like, okay. So I look, and then I see the owner in the back, Louis Ferranda, great, the legendary booker of Caroline's Comedy Club, going like this, meaning like, keep it going. He's like, keep it going. And I'm like,
stretch.
I'm like, yikes, 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 yikes. So again, I have 13 minutes. I've just done 10 minutes with my closer, like the best joke I thought I had, I closed with, it's done. So now I'm like, okay, I worked on something on the train ride over here. Let me try this. So I do it. It's like, kind of bombing, whatever. But, when you're a new comic, like you think, like if you just get a chuck, you're like, okay, good.
Right.
So, but, I'm bombing. Probably the entire set was a bomb, but I didn't
But this
realize.
was even worse of a bomb.
Bad.
This was nuclear.
This is nuclear. Sold out show Saturday night, middle of Times Square. So now, like 15 minutes have went by. And I'm like, oh my God, what's fucking happening? Dude. So then I start to go into the crowd a little bit and start to ask people. I'm like, hey, where are you from?
What do you do?
What do you do?
Birthday? Is that a birthday?
And everything, and everything like that somebody would say, because again, I'm just so new. I'd be like, you fucking jerk off. Like, I was just doing that. And they were like, what? This guy's in a
I
wheelchair.
bet you kiss your brother.
Yeah.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was like, he just lost his legs in Iraq. I'm like, yeah, you fargoot. Like just yelling, just bombing. And now it's starting to get bad. Dude, 55 minutes.
Impossible. How did you do 55 minutes?
I'm going to tell you exactly what I started to do. Dude, it got so bad about 30 minutes in, the staff stopped what they were doing and were dying laughing in the back because of the shit, not because of any of my material, of course, just because of how bad I was bombing. Dude, I brought 2 people up and let them try a joke. I brought 2 people up on stage and I let them try. I'm like, anybody out here ever want to do stand-up? 2 people came up. I'm like, I'll give it a shot. Did a joke. One guy actually crushed.
Yeah, he's killing.
Yeah, it's a bit.
They start booking him. They're like, Chris, you're done.
Dude, then I asked, Andrew, I swear to God, if there were 400 people in there, I probably asked 300 people where they were from, and how many birthdays. I asked, are there birthdays in here? Like 10 times. And people are like, no, we said those birthdays. Then, dude, I got to the point, like 40 minutes in, where I started just saying, hey, guys, yell out a state and I'll name the capital. And they would just yell out a state. They would be like Iowa. I'd be like, Des Moines, that's easy. Next. Like, I was just trying to do it. They were like, California. I was like, Sacramento. And then like people, I was like, I bet you can't get me. Like, I wasn't, like, it was.
People were coming to play tag?
Yeah, it was crazy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, 55 minutes in, I finally get the fucking light. Richard Lewis comes onto stage, doesn't even address anything. He goes, give it up for Jeff. And I was just like, as I'm walking off, he goes, give it up for Jeff.
Dude. First of all, that is straight up how they make pink eye, okay?
Right.
That is where it's made.
I had pink eye the other day. It was fucking wild. And I had a
you?
big ass sty in my eye. Yeah, it was from farting on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
That shit
bro.
was wet, right?
I feel-
Yo, my fans call me Chrissy Well Farts.
Do they really?
Because my shit sound like they're in a well, underwater ass crack, yeah. I got a deep, deep, deep asshole, man. That's what it is.
Really?
Yeah. I had to get a colonoscopy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the doctor, because I was telling him, like, I played some audio on my farts, and I sent him some pictures of my shits in the office, and he was like, we need to take a look. And when they went in there, he said
Take a look.
He
Who
said I was
is
all
it?
good. So,
Jerry Nasser? Was it that fucking gymnastics?
Larry Nasser.
Larry Nasser?
He said we got to take a look, and then he told me, he said everything's fine, but he said, in clinical terms, said I have a very deep rectum.
Oh, wow.
So he said that's what's causing the sounds of the farts.
It's pretty cool. Rectum damn near killed him. That's Chris Farley. Did he say that line? Rectum damn near killed him?
Sounds familiar.
Nick's sister does colonoscopies.
Oh, she's a GI doctor?
No, she's not.
She's just running freelance, bro.
Oh, wow.
Not
basically-
colonoscopies, colonics.
Oh, colonics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cleans your whole shit out.
You
But
can pretty
colon-
much just come off the street.
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, basically, the van will pull up.
Yo,
Just
you ever
try-
done one of those? You ever got your shit cleaned out like that?
No, dude. I'll let God do what he needs to do inside of my body. You
Right,
know what
right.
I'm saying?
Respect.
I'm living biblically.
since you've been at the success level you've been at with the theaters and all that, have you taken a hot, fat fucking bomb yet? Like a real fat one, like just a nice cero in front of, 1,500 plus, just a real stinker, because it happens, man. Where you just take a full cero. Somebody goes, "That's a no," and it's just you're just eating it, and you start going, "Where you from?" Or you start going, "Yo, you know what's weird?" There's nothing funnier. There's nothing. The only things that can make comedians belly laugh is watching another good comedian bomb and a fart joke or a fart, or just not even a fart joke, just an actual, just a wet, nasty, fucking rip your asshole third gear fart, like that guy on Barstool. You see that guy on Barstool with the third gear fart? Yeah, it's something to look up.
What fart? Do you think that farts get nastier in certain countries or not?
I think, I think that's why I think we need a wall, is because I think, outside the United States, those farts, man. That's the reason. Every time Trump's like, we need a wall, I'm like, yeah, Mexicans' assholes are dirty.
We get that.
And Canadian asses too, man. Don't sleep on Canadian. Don't sleep on how disgusting a Canadian fart could be.
Really?
Poutine? You know what that's like? That's cheese curd.
Yeah.
I want a wall around all that, because there's a wall around us, man.
Well, why doesn't everybody should just get a little wall that they can bring with them and put wherever they want, man?
Canada and Mexico, because the truth of the situation.
Here we got a man right here doing something. There's an urban guy right here.
This is the... Ain't ever hear a fart hit third gear is the caption.
Okay.
Take a look.
Damn. And they're probably gonna blame it somehow on white people, I'm sure, dude. That's insane.
That's insane, right?
Wow, dude. That's like Tokyo Drift, huh?
Dude, I was watching that thing for an hour yesterday, crying. Dude, my beautiful 4-year-old daughter was doing ballet and doing some of the finest moves she's ever done and getting to new heights in her life. And I was head buried in the phone, crying, laughing because of this dude's third gear fart. And her mom was like, "This is why we can't be together." Her mom was like, "This is why we're just always going to be co-parents." Because I was just like, crying. She thought I was crying. At first, my kid's mom thought I was crying because of how beautiful my daughter nailed a pirouette. I was listening to that with my headphones on, hysterical, crying at the ballet.
And are they husband and wife, you think?
Yes.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
But virgin power is so strong, bro.
Is
I saw
it?
a virgin. Oh, dude.
That's crazy.
Oh, somebody parked a Volkswagen Rabbit on this guy's leg one time outside of our schoolhouse, and I saw a virgin fucking lift it right off his leg.
Wild. Yo, what?
And this was in fucking, who knows when it was.
Every scene is from like the movie Powder. Every scene, it's amazing.
What are you talking about?
Every scene
you
of your
ever read
life.
stories like that?
I've never seen a virgin pick up a car.
Yeah.
They pick up AK-47s now. That's the problem. Virgins now are picking up AR-15s. Hopefully they start picking up cars again. That would be nice.
They need to start
That'd be
passing
great.
out some pussy then, bro.
I agree with you.
Because they're shutting down all the pussy, bro. That's who's doing it.
That's right. Yes, I will take the controversial stance that I believe Epstein is a pedophile.
Okay.
You heard it here.
Okay.
Oh,
and
boy.
you think Ghislaine was his runner?
Yeah, I think that's pretty well established. I think Miss Maxwell was involved in some lurid and inappropriate activities. But as Trump would say, I wish her well. Because that's the way rich people talk. Rich people, every now and then rich people just become rich and they forget that they have a job.
Yeah.
He forgot he was the president.
Yeah.
He was at a golf tee on Mar-a-Lago in his mind, and he said what he would have said to some CEO that was next to him. He go, "Yeah, I wish her well." Point when you're under the balls and you're sleeping in some hair of
keep
whatever,
your head out.
you keep your head out of the balls. That's a real moment. That's a real moment in your life. Like one of those moments for me, I was Santa Claus in like Harlem. And I was getting shit on all day by like 4-year-old kids.
And you can say black kids.
Yeah, they were. Well, some of them were Dominican, but they were just roasting me, just shamelessly. None of them were happy to see Santa. These are hardened little kids. They're like, "Fuck you, you fat fuck." I'm like, "I'm Santa," you know.
Yeah.
And I would jingle the bell, and then every now and then some drunk would like dance with me, and I was like, "This is a rough. I hope comedy works out." You know? So that had to be the ball pit moment when your head's out of the balls. You're like, God, I hope this works out. I did cocaine with a substitute, and that's all. That's as far as I got. We just
How old were you?
I was maybe 18, maybe like the year I graduated high school. We were doing coke with one of our substitutes.
And was he a homosexual or not?
No, it was a chick.
It was a woman.
Yeah, she was just...
Subs are the end, dude.
What class?
She was an English sub, so she was an idiot.
Yeah.
So she wasn't smart. She was just probably trying to go out and sniff some coke and, fuck her way into the lower middle class. She was fuck her way into a little Levitt house in Long Island. Good woman.
Oh my God, bro. You got to play Santa more often, dude. I would love to watch the small black kids attack you.
They just roasted me. They were brutal.
Here's a guy, obviously, who's looking to date.
This guy looks like he's in trouble. This guy looks like he didn't answer a contact tracing call. He's infected 38 people.
Hey, Mr. Dillon, huge fan. Mr. Vaughn, long-time listener, watcher, first-time caller and communicator. Pardon my back mullet. I don't have a top mullet, but I got a little back hair mullet.
You got that heat coming
Anyway,
in.
I got a crazy question for Mr. Dillon. What do you think about the assassin killing himself that shot the judge's son? This Ghislaine Maxwell shit's getting a little crazy.
Yeah, it's real creepy. Yeah.
So let's get into that. Yeah. First, let's just establish that you believe Epstein was a pedophile. No, I'm just saying, let's just establish some ground.
Who are you working for? Wait a minute, hold on. What?
Do you ever think that do you ever meet women that are close on there's almost like because sometimes I almost wonder if at a certain point that gay and straight will almost be primitive descriptions of people.
Might be, yeah. Maybe.
Like I know there's a lot of forced stuff and and people like in this place now where they don't know or they, and people are just...
I think sex will be primitive. I think people are on so many SSRIs they can't even come, and they can't get dicks hard.
It'd be crazy almost.
You look at a lot of these relationships, you're like, there's no sex happening. These people just hold each other's hands. They softly cry. They tweet about racism.
Yeah.
They adopt a dog together. But you realize how sexual a lot of these relationships are. You're like, a lot of this is probably just people that have massive anxiety laying next to each other, having multiple panic attacks, and then someone's strong enough to go make a cup of non-caffeinated tea.
But if you ever come during a tough panic attack, bro, it's almost good.
Is that the move? Yeah. Okay, is that the move? Well, I tweet out things hoping to, to get something, and no one cares. That's okay.
You ever rile anyone up?
Sometimes people get mad.
People are caring more now, though.
I think people
Your
are caring
career's
more
getting
now.
bigger now.
It's been better now. Last 6 months.
Yeah.
I had to really turn it up. Say Meghan McCain fucked her dad. I had to take it to the next level.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then people were like, oh, okay, we'll listen to this.
Incest will get people to move.
Yeah, I had to say she had sex with her father's corpse, and then people were like, oh, okay.
But here's the thing about incest, dude. Everybody's like, no, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking about is, dude, back in the day, you didn't have, the only people that lived around you were kind of family or somebody that was,
Yeah, close.
And everyone didn't have a bicycle, or like if you had a bicycle, then maybe you'd fuck somebody that wasn't distantly related to you.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, you could only have sex with as far as you could walk or as far as you could.
Yeah.
So people would have sex more locally.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice.
I think that still goes on. I think that's still probably happening.
Oh yeah, there's some areas and stuff you go and you're like, everybody's kind of.
I think people are using that exact rationale too when they're in court. They're like, listen, I have sex as far as I walk, and then there's a judge going, okay, sounds great.
Yeah, I hated myself that looking back now.
Yeah,
at the time I was like, this is dope.
Yeah,
I'm a YouTube star.
Yeah,
and now I'm just like, fuck.
You were just acting out.
I think so. I think I was just lashing. I was pissed that everyone hated me. I was pissed that everyone was pissed at me.
Yeah, you're doing the crazy pranks.
Yeah.
Have you ever done one of those where you regretted it? Like a crazy prank? Well, obviously the one that we all know about.
The one in the forest. Probably.
Yeah, right. That one. But which I didn't even think was offensive. I was like, whatever.
I didn't either.
You don't strike me as a person who found it offensive.
No, I mean, me and my friends played with dead people, alive people, people that were in the middle, but we just didn't. We couldn't get,
Why did you?
We just couldn't get any. We couldn't monetize it because we were from the generation that can't monetize the sociopathy. But I wish we. No, but that wasn't fair. But have you ever done something where you're like, oh, I shouldn't have?
Yeah, man.
I poured gasoline on my brother. I tried to pour gasoline on my brother. He ran away, and I slipped in it and almost broke my shoulder.
Yeah, see that?
Dude, my boy Todd one time at Halloween drank a fucking half-gallon of gasoline, dude, and no joke, we never fucking saw him again.
Yeah.
Never,
and guess what?
Never
He's
have seen him.
probably fine.
Oh, I think he's fine, but I think he's never going to be fully fine.
Right.
You know? Oh, speaking of Asians, bro, we got a fucking Asian right here. Let's hear this beautiful Viet.
Hey, what's up, guys? So my question is for both you guys. So if you guys had the chance to have an interview or a podcast with anyone, dead or alive, who would that be?
Fuck, man. That question always sucks, I feel like.
Yeah.
No offense, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that.
That's
the guy's
it's
right
a
there.
basic bitch question.
It's just, yeah,
it's
man.
a very basic bitch question. We got a version right here.
Let's hear this young woman.
This is the farthest thing from a basic bitch question.
What's up, Theo? This question's for all three of you guys. You can't leave the room until you form a human centipede. What's the order gonna be?
Oh, interesting.
Oh my God.
Shit.
What are you
so
on?
complex.
What website are you on, man?
These are our fans.
Yeah. These are people coming in from 8chan to discuss.
It's 4chan now, dude.
Right. They took 4 away.
We're eating cleanest, so I would probably say you up top.
Yeah.
Man.
Tight.
You're up front.
I got to go in the back because I have the least amount of going on in my career.
That's true. You're the caboose, dude.
Yeah, I have the least amount going on. My manager would be like, "You're lucky to be there. You eat who's ever ass. They tell you to eat. Don't start any problems."
You
That's the way he
you're not
talks.
eating the ass, bro. You're just being there as a receptacle.
What's a human centipede, right?
Yeah, but don't get sexual. We're there to fucking survive,
Okay,
dude.
well, you know what
We're
I
trying
mean.
to get out of the room. It's like an escape room. This guy obviously works at the mall.
The middle.
This guy works at the mall.
Where do you think he even come up with a question
He's
like
just sitting
that?
at the mall all day smelling churros, thinking about what to ask.
The middle person dies quick, though, Theo, I think.
But I'll sacrifice myself just to get out of the fucking situation.
Did you
bro.
see that movie? I never saw that movie.
Oh, because they're why? Because they're.
Oh, wait. One of them dies quick. Just like, like biology.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you get a
you're too
UTI, I
infected.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a lot of UTIs.
Right.
By the way, I saw the movie. Did you?
I didn't see the movie.
See it. Is it brutal?
Great flick.
I want to watch. Let's watch. I want to watch it. I might watch it. No, not
Great.
now, but like tonight or something.
Great flick.
Go to our own respective places.
Back to our neutral corners.
I'm not saying let's just watch a movie for 2 hours right
Back to
now.
our neutral corners.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
Here we go.
Let's get a lady.
This is the
here.
first person wearing a shirt, I believe.
That's our audience.
All right.
Hey Bill, hey Theo, this is Marissa from Raleigh, North Carolina. And so Bill, I heard you say on, I believe it was Joe Rogan's podcast, that you really like the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and you've seen it several times. And I know Theo said that he walked out halfway through it. So I was just wondering maybe if you could talk about why you loved it so much, and Theo, why you walked out halfway through it. Anyway, gang.
Well, this is where Bill and I don't talk anymore after this.
No. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. I absolutely fucking loved it.
I heard on your podcast you say that you loved it.
Oh my god, dude, it's the best work. Leo's. I mean, Brad Pitt's great. First time you watch it, I was just like, I want to be like Brad Pitt's the guy I want to be.
Yeah.
And then the second time I watched it, I was like, oh my god, I'm just like Leo's character. I have an emotional fucking mess. Well, I don't know what part you walked out in, but
I walked out after they went to that house for the first time, after they met the old guy and they were in the yard, and then his car had a flat tire. And at that point I was like, I got to get out of here. I don't know what these guys are doing. I felt like it was just kind of a waste of, I don't know. I couldn't get into it, and I didn't know what was going on. And it made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, I got to get out of here. Because I started to feel like everybody knows what's going on and I don't know what's going on, I guess.
yeah, that's for you and the therapist, buddy.
Yeah.
If that happens to you at the fucking movies, if you think the whole movie theater gives a shit about whether
No, I don't think
were you making like audible noises that you didn't? Huh? What? Oh?
Oh my god.
That's the only way they would know.
Fuck, man. I didn't know I was so fucked up, man. Until you
Yeah,
came
you
in here
do.
today.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really didn't.
You do.
I didn't have the insider track, man.
You do.
I really didn't, though. I really didn't, man.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and try to talk you into that masterpiece. It's one of my. It might be my favorite thing.
That's
he's
what you
done.
said. That's unbelievable.
Colin calls you Billy.
but I fucking Bill.
I'm
you know
just
what I mean?
immediately noticing. I don't know about the chain if it's thick enough to be that level of confidence.
Yeah, well, but
that's more of a necklace.
When the chain's out,
he has on a fat chick ankle bracelet around his fucking neck.
No, I say guy when the chain's out.
Yeah, when the chain's out. Yeah, but he does make a good point. It's not really a chain. It's more of an ankle bracelet on a big girl.
Well, yeah, my kid's mom was like, why are you wearing women's jewelry?
Yeah.
I was like, shut up.
But here's the thing. His mom bought him for that, and he, for high school. And then he found it in his room, and he put it back on. I'm saying his face, it's too much Guido when it comes out.
No, you know what it is? You've aged past that chain where it becomes a necklace. If you're like 18, I get it. This is his first one.
Yeah.
A relative bought it for him.
Yeah.
One time, I was in Rome, right? One day with my wife, and we went to the Vatican to go take the tour of the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
So there's a way to, I don't know, we went through the whole fucking thing, and we're just sitting there, we come in and we're looking at it, whatever, and we're standing in the line. It took for fucking ever. So I say to my wife, I was going, you know, if I lived here, I'd open a bar across the street called the 17 Chapel. She goes, what? I go, 17 Chapel. She goes, what? I don't know. 16 Chapel? 17 Chapel. It's like having the 19th hole.
Oh my God.
Bar thing. And she looked at me.
Oh my
like,
God.
oh my God, I'm breeding with this.
Oh
and she
my
goes,
God.
Bill, it's the Sistine Chapel. And then all I could say was this. I just go, no, it isn't. and then it was funny. Then I walked in, and I looked up, and I didn't even like it. It's not even that big. It's like the size of the side of this fucking thing. He milked it. It should have taken way less time. I'm telling you, they were paying him by the fucking hour.
And I'm in a bar called the 17.
No, I have a lot of those. I have a lot. Oh, Jesus, don't die on us, man.
No, I can imagine you're the room before it. You're like 15 and 16.
I thought it was the 16 Chapel. No, I'm bald.
No.
I'm
But
going bald.
I know, but but you still had some stuff residue of hair.
Residue?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had residue. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you could have done
I
a Chernobyl thing that you were doing, but yeah, but you didn't. You just had to shave it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Are we going right now?
No, we don't. There's no rules. But I'm just asking you a question.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna answer.
I understand that, but why are you? Your head looks like Darth Vader when he took his fucking helmet off. Remember that when he was just all fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Is that the? That's fine. You're Bill Burr, but.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Yeah, go ahead. I just
process you coming out of the gate shitting on me.
Yeah.
You know, when you start to lose your hair, you got three options.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
And there's subsets to all of them.
All right.
Okay, you can do the Rogaine, the hair plugs,
right.
a system, a fucking all of that. Propecia, a fucking they glue some shit on your head.
Right.
They take some of your pube hair and you get an afro.
Yeah.
Or you can just sort of let it happen.
Which you were doing, which I was like, that's the dope way to do it.
Oh, I'm glad I had your approval. Or you can just say fuck it.
Yeah.
And do what I did. So I just said fuck it.
Okay.
But what if
and I do. Like, I love how you came at me aggressive, and now you're going. You got your those little panda hands.
I love how you attacked my little panda hand.
That's what you look like. You look like a little panda.
I know. I was just because when you took your hat
like
off,
a little adolescent bear.
You know, I was 19. I was freshman, sophomore, so I was acting like an idiot.
Also doing a couple cycles of Winstrol.
Yeah,
at
I was
that
on
time.
Winstrol at the time.
Yeah, he did a couple cycles.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
So
low steroids.
So
thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
Steroids for basketball?
Yeah.
Well, just you can move. I mean, I could just I could like tomahawk dunk. I was just like being an athlete. Basketball was such a huge part of my life that my friends, when I do comedy, if they do something with comedy, my friends from home.
Wait, you couldn't dunk and then you took roids and then you could?
No, I always could. Well, I couldn't always. I started being able to dunk when I was like 16. I did Winstrol once for like 6 weeks, so it was a small part of it.
You did a cycle.
I did a cycle. Just one cycle.
Yeah.
Happens. And to be honest with you, when I did that cycle, I was my junior year in college. It was my worst year because I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and all bullshit from
Your balls
side
shriveling up?
Yeah, all that.
You could go between the legs a little easier that year.
Yeah, my balls
With the
were shriveled.
anxiety.
But it was just the way to communicate.
I
in my
love that
neighborhood.
you felt at Division III. I got to get on roids. I need a competitive edge here.
Yeah.
We got to beat LaSalle Academy next week.
Yeah.
You know what fascinates me is like basically the first 16 or 17 years of my life when I never, I took a couple sips of stole a beer there for my dad, but I never really went out and tried to get drunk until I was like 16 or 17. But I went for like a decade and a half, like I was straight edge. You know what I mean? And but the thing was,
you told kids you were straight edge. You're like, I don't drink. I'm good.
No, just out of being a kid. It's not like your first 10 years of your life. You're like, fuck, playground, man. I need a drink. And it's just not where your world is at. And the thing was, it's Pandora's box. Then once you catch a buzz, then it's just like, oh man, this is this other kind of living. And it's I didn't understand that. I was kind of using that as like a. I'm not saying I'm never gonna fucking drink again, but I had to like. I kind of just had to like step back and just be like, all right, because the reality is I got a kid, so I just didn't want to be that. I'm like,
you don't want to be drunk when your kid's around.
I'm like fucking Lou Grant with a bottle of whiskey remember that on Mary Tyler Moore show? She'd have a rough day and she'd come in. And
I don't remember the whole show.
I can explain it to you.
Yeah.
If I can explain it to you. This fucking guy I don't know what that is. All right.
No, I believe it.
I don't know. And the second I started to explain, like, I don't know the whole show. All right, I get it.
I believe
That's that comic ADD. Like, I don't want to I'm not into it. I don't want to hear it. I got it. Your show. Go ahead. Continue.
I remember. All right, let's talk about old shows then.
We don't have to. It was so funny how you bailed twice on that.
Patty Duke. What about that?
You made me feel like an asshole. Like that was the 15th time I fucking brought it up. Sorry, no Mary Tyler Moore. One of the great ensemble fucking cast of all time.
I do know she just died recently.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to bring up a more positive story about the show, but yeah, it's the second time. I bring up fucking George Michael. Was it an AIDS event? Some sort of gay thing?
Oh, I didn't say gay, bro.
But why did you say AIDS?
Because he had AIDS, man.
No, he didn't.
Did he? Jesus Christ.
No, he didn't.
Dude. Well, people have been saying he did.
I think you are confusing it with gay.
No, I'm not. I didn't know he was gay. I knew that apparently he got AIDS in a park. That's what I heard. And
he blew a guy in a porta potty and got busted for lewd activity.
Oh.
And then, he had a little fucking, he liked getting a little buzz at the end of the fucking day, and maybe it got away from him. I think that's what happened. But like what I would like to focus on was how amazing his voice was and how talented he was, and I performed and stood in the same spot that this guy did.
Yeah.
That's what the point was, not what he died of.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
And I wish it was.
What happened in your life? Who'd you lose early on? You're really into death.
Well, no. I mean, I remember listening.
You don't want to get to know Mary Tyler Moore because you're afraid she's going to leave you too?
I remember listening to George Michael on the school bus when I would go to school. And I felt like, and I would always sit by myself.
Did you feel like you were going to catch AIDS by doing that? Some sort of airborne HIV through the fucking radio? I mean, bro, I was holding it up to my ear,
I could feel my ass.
In a roofless school bus. Whatever the windborne radio AIDS was going to get me.
Deal with airplane peanuts.
Okay, would you rather? Everywhere you go, you have to run to get there?
I'm out on that. I don't even care what the next one is. My back can't take it.
It's literally like you go to the next room in your house to say
like
something
a 5-year-old.
to your wife.
No,
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Always running.
Never stretching, just always running.
Right.
You always have to run to Irvine.
If someone knocks on your front door, you have to run there. You have to run on stage.
Heavy
you always
feet.
Run.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't care what this is. Or join ISIS. All right, ISIS. Let's get those fucking infidels.
Or every time you speak, you're shouting. So you're basically a toddler. Like you're
full
screaming,
volume shouting.
Like right
Will
now.
it hurt my voice to do it?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, a
it's
little
painful.
bit. Yeah.
Of course, it's not fun. Neither of these are going to be fun.
But you have to go like the phone ring. Hello. Yeah, like that. You always you say everything in that range.
Yeah, and your stand up too.
I found a loophole. I find a loophole.
What's the loophole?
I would just ignore people.
Oh.
So then I wouldn't have to talk to them. And then I just wait till they say my name 10 times. Then I'd be like, what? So it made sense. There's the loophole. Because you need you need your health. Good. You need your health, and my body would just hurt so much if I did that.
Your sweet wife, who you love, be like, Bill, you gotta go. Yeah, and then she's like, do you think you can take our daughter to the park? You're like, yeah, and then your sweet daughter.
Yeah, but I could explain to her. I have an affliction. Ignore the tone of my voice. I love you more than life itself. You're my best friend.
So
I'd love to go to the movies, but you're going to have to do the purchase.
He can't whisper during the movie.
Yeah, he can. He can shout it. It's one of my favorite actors. Yeah, definitely. He could do it.
I think the wife did it.
You get some more popcorn.
Yeah, but I actually, because that would be fun. Once my wife was into it, I would just be totally quiet. Yeah.
And your
then
act.
having sex. You like that? You feel so good.
It would wear on her. I think the bit would wear on her after a while.
I would just duct tape a pillow around my mouth.
Yeah. All right, so
then it'd be all right. Just do it like that. It's still not sexy.
No.
No,
My brain
this is
hurts.
terrible.
The back of my head hurts.
But if you run everywhere, you'd be in great shape.
There you go.
And you can maintain your human relationships.
Yeah, you wouldn't yell at
But
anybody.
it's as simple as like you have to go piss in the middle of the night.
Yeah, no, but I would be miserable. I would start yelling at people because your body can't take that.
Yeah. That'd be a lot.
Yeah, but you get used to it. What do you mean?
Hey, didn't you have a clip from Bill's show?
Oh, is this here? I don't know. Our
Netflix
producer sends
approved.
us folders of shit. I don't know if this is it. What is this?
Black guys who love to fuck and fuck good. If you're a hot black guy and you want to fuck me at $23.95, if you want to move in, you can move in, but you gotta fuck me. I need to be fucked a lot, man. Get free food, free rent, and everything else, man. Here's the deal, man.
Is that from your show?
No, I'm just fascinated by that guy. That's about as free as it gets. I mean, he just doesn't care if his mother sees that or, I mean, you know. He knows what he wants. Is that a bow in his hair or is that just some shit in the background?
I think that's the background.
Dude, he gave out his
Do you want
address.
free rent, though? Like, you can get free rent. You get free food.
The reason why he's alone is he suffocates you.
Yeah.
He's very needy.
Very
I need to
needy.
be fucked. I need to be fucked a lot. It's just like, okay. He sounds like, if you were into that he'd be enjoyable for about 2-3 days. And then after a while,
it would tire you out. Yeah.
Men from jail, homeless, or you're a thug, you want to come move in, your friend can move with you too, man. Free rent, you get a lease and a key. Fuck me. Piss on me, beat me, I'm home now. You see me, want to come over today and try it out, man.
Try it out. What do you think?
No, I'm just trying to think what happened. He definitely was not built up as a child.
No.
All that stuff beat me, pee on me, and all that. It's just like your parents were just... I think this whole childhood were just yelling, "You're not good enough."
Yeah, it's probably pretty
disappointing
bad.
you. I
Yeah.
wish the kid across the street was my son and not you.
Yeah,
Said
it's
horrible
horrible.
shit
Yeah.
like
I
that.
know.
I felt bad for that guy.
I know, but at the same time, it's funny.
However, yeah, but you know what's funny is like he so hates himself that he just he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you get like this? No, how does he have a job? Like, what do you mean rent free? Like, what are you doing? Does he drive like a UPS truck and like they're going to see that and be like, well, he what he does in his own time, he's not.
But we can't give him any black eye partners though. That'd be too
Yeah, just have him deliver in the white neighborhoods, so we keep that side of him.
Oh my!
What do you think about drug use? What do you think's going on?
Yeah, I
there?
think he's a little high.
Yeah, those rings around the eyes are pretty serious, I think.
But that's such a crazy mustache that if he shaved that off, I don't think I'd recognize him.
It is I didn't even really think about the mustache. That's a good point.
Very Cheech Marin.
Yeah, it's like dated. It's very dated look. And if he wants to attract men,
Motherfucker pissed on me, try it out. Seriously, applied only. Let's fuck, man. I'm looking for hardcore guys. I mean it. I want to do it.
I mean it.
And I want to deliver it. I'm a hot white trash. Come dump. Let's fuck.
it's a good offer.
I don't know.
Rent free. He's a hot cum dumpster.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on.
Doesn't he have enough pain in his life? He's got to be on this show too. You know what I mean? Yeah, that wasn't like low hanging fruit. That was actually. If you did that in a movie, if that was the character, you would be nominated because that was an amazing performance. I actually, what I was kind of addicted to was his cadence.
Yeah.
The way he had a very unique way of saying,
I'm talking about where they're like the morbidly obese runway modeling, and you're like, we're beautiful, and you're like, I don't think so.
No, I think if you're going to be in a movie, you should be. If you're going to get naked on film, in TV, movie, you should be in the best fucking shape you could possibly be.
Yeah.
Or you go the other way for the laugh.
Right.
But you're doing it for the laugh. But like to sit there and just show off an unworked out body and say that that's brave.
Right.
It's like the bravery is the person who has to look at it.
Yeah.
Because listen, we all look at each other's fucking regular bodies, when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because you love the other person.
Right.
You have to love somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what's amazing about beautiful people is you're not in love with them, but you can see them naked.
Right.
Like
right.
that's how that's really in shape.
Right. I mean, I know the whole idea is like
no one wants
people...
to see me naked. I joke. You know what I look like naked? I look like I have the exact same body as the Pink Panther. Well, it's just a big head and it's just straight down, no ass, and then I have like the Pink Panther. It was like first trimester.
Yeah.
But we live in an age though that if I was completely naked, I would be called brave and courageous rather than fucking rude and inconsiderate to make you guys look at me.
Oh yeah, I mean I've been asked to be shirtless. I'm like, it's disgusting. Like, is it because it's funny? Because if it's going to be funny, that's one thing. But like, I
would do it if can I act like I think I'm good looking?
Right.
Then I would do it.
Right.
But if I'm going to do it like, man,
serious.
This is my body, deal with it, and literally put the pressure on you to not laugh at me and ridicule me, is I am living in such a world of fucking delusion. I don't have any fucking pigment.
Yeah.
Just for me, no matter what shape I got into, to take my shirt off, I would be blinding people.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
it's just
so white.
But I have other things that I'm good at. The weirdest story anybody's ever said on the podcast that made me uncomfortable.
From the beginning too.
No, it's the serial killer tone of his complete lack of emotion.
Thank you. Can I tell you something?
This happened.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? And I know Bill.
The only thing missing from that story is the sound of somebody gagged, screaming in the other room.
Right. Now I know that you.
Let me go.
Yeah, and I know that you suspect that my husband is a psycho. I've heard about
No,
this.
he is.
Yeah. No, I know, and I actually agree.
Is.
Yeah, and I've been trying to prove this on this show for a long time.
He's just like, there's like Bud and there's Bud Light. There's like Psycho and Psycho Light. Like he's not the high calorie one that can't get married and have kids.
That's right.
Yes, but if his thoughts were a movie,
Yep.
Yeah, definitely NC-17.
Yep, he's a functioning psychopath.
Yeah.
You know why? Because when I started dating him, Bill, and this is a true story, when I started dating Tom Segura back in 2005, there were red flags, little stuff. Like when we were, remember?
Little dead animals behind your apartment building?
Not that. But I remember, in the beginning, you're all lovey-dovey, and he'd be like, I like you so much. I like you so much. I just want to gouge your eyes out. I want to squish your face and kill you and put a sledgehammer in your head. Like, remember that stuff, Tom? You're like, I love you so much. I just want to smash your goddamn head in. I'm being serious.
No, somebody said that about my kid one time. Oh my God, look at those feet. I just want to cut them off. And I was just like, yeah, fucking lunatics. Yeah, right there. You can't be with a person like that. So
well, if
you ever need a safe house, we got a guest room.
Well, I'm 2 kids deep now.
I think I used to say, I want to put your head through that dresser.
Yes.
Yeah. But I was like, as an expression of love.
Right.
Yeah.
And there were other things, too, like...
because you don't like love and you hate that it makes you feel weak or something, that you want to violently take it out on her?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah. I mean, it worked out.
It did, actually.
Were you frustrated that you knew you had no control over the love that you had for your wife? So then you were starting to feel trapped?
I think it was more of
like that.
I didn't know how to express how good I felt, So I thought...
No.
Yeah.
No. He really just tried to play dim-witted there.
Yeah.
No,
see, that's the problem. I fell
cold,
for it.
Calculated.
Yeah.
You're everything you need to be to make in this business.
Yeah.
You just can't be creative and just be floating around like, oh, that tickles my artistic fantasy. Oh, you know what? You're looking to write a prescription. I feel like this is the end of a therapy session.
I'm going to send you a quip, okay?
Huh?
Just let me say.
What is a quip?
It's a toothbrush.
It's a toothbrush.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a fancy,
I wanna
really
send you
fancy one.
Please,
You don't
it's
like
on
it?
me. You can fucking throw it. You try it out.
Is this how you handle your relationships when people? Well, I should have bitched about something bigger.
Yeah.
Fucking hate my car. You just sitting, I'm gonna get you a car.
Now you've been with your lovely wife for how long? How long you guys been together?
I don't know, like 14, 15 years.
It's fucking it's a good run.
I love her more than ever.
Oh, see,
she's the best.
How fucking happy
She's
he
the
is.
best.
It's nice.
I know.
It's refreshing. I hate when people hate their spouses.
you can
It bothers me.
always.
I bitch about her on stage, but I love her.
Yeah.
I do.
No, but you meant it. I fucking saw that bit, and you meant it.
All right, don't yell at me.
So.
You gonna put my head through the dresser?
Because I love you. Now, you're always looking for ways to spice it up. Every relationship is. I was wondering.
Don't do that to me.
I'm wondering.
Okay, if that's what you're looking to do, don't say that I am.
You will consider something different.
Hi, Melanie.
And I'm Scotty O.
With Ecstatic Hearts Tantra. And we just want to share that there are many ways to orgasm.
Mhm.
You don't actually have to be having sex. You can orgasm just from hugging.
You know what's funny is they like if you switch their hair, they could be each other. They look just like each other.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
Dude, one time, this is another thing. I was like 7 years old, man, and I know this happened. I was 7 years old, and we went to my cousin's recital. So it's like all 7, 8-year-old, like it's a girl recital, whatever. Families there, packed out auditorium. My dad took me there. It was just me and my dad. He had to watch. We had to watch my cousin, whatever. And he didn't want to be there. He was like fucking, whatever. And the instructor of the ballet school was like this really beautiful, like 25, 26, like she was a hot girl, a hot woman. And like we're just sitting back there, and I could tell he's 10. He's like, wow, this girl's got some fucking body, and like saying shit like that. And I don't know why he did this, but like we were in like the very last row.
She's 10.
No.
Oh.
No, the girls, the kids who were dancing around were like, 8, 9, 10 years old. But the instructor is a grown woman.
All right.
And then the girls, the curtains close and it's just the instructor on stage, and she's like, it's like pin drop silence, and she's about to say, for the intermission, she's like, refreshments for the intermission, and my dad just yells, "Show your bush!" Yeah.
Come on,
I swear. He yells, "Show your bush!" I swear. And how
many people would you say
like
are in
400? And we were in the dead last row, man, row Z, and he yelled, "Show your bush!" and it was fucking wild. Yeah, and I remember like, "Show your bush!" and he didn't even like look at me or look around. He just like said it to say it, and then he was like, "Come on, I'll buy everybody candy." Yeah.
What was your dad? Why was he in jail all the time?
He was in jail because I think he was like organized. He wasn't in the mafia, but it was like organized crime related stuff where I think he, racketeering, collecting, money laundering. Mafia guy. He was like those guys, like they always sitting outside on the chairs in the movies. Like he's not in the cafe, but he's sitting down and be like, whoa, what are you here for?
He was connected.
So he would get scooped up and go to prison, every other year. And then my mother graduated from Columbia. My mother is a Ivy League graduate woman. So they met at a walkathon.
Your dad was a good-looking guy?
No, he wasn't. My dad's disgusting. His nickname is Tony Balls. My dad's on dialysis. I swear to God, my dad's
his nickname was Tony Balls.
No, I swear to God, he would write Tony. Like if we would like sign in at like the Olive Garden or something like that, it'd be Tony Balls, and it'd be BALLZ. And he would always write that. And then they met at a walkathon. And my mom was walking in the walkathon as a participant. There was like some cancer research thing. And my father was doing community service on the side of the walkathon. So my father that's where they met. One time my mom was dating this guy. And then I was 15 years old. My mom was dating this guy. And he dumped her and cheated on her and started dating the woman who lived directly across the street from our house. And that fucked my mom up. My mom every day was sitting, crying, looking out the window, like whatever. And my dad would come and pick me up Saturday mornings for baseball practice. So he comes Saturday. This had happened the weekend before. Say that happened on a Sunday. So my mom's crying every day. Saturday morning, my mom's sitting out, looking out the window, crying. Messed up from this breakup. And my dad comes into my room. I guess he had said hello to my mom. And he comes into my room and goes, "What's the situation? What's your mother crying for?" She's out there. And then it was funny because he was going back to school to get his GED. And so he was learning like a word of the day. And I don't know why I always remember this. He goes, "Your mother, she's out there crying like a schizophrenic." I was like, that's not what a schizophrenic would do. But I was like, I guess you learned about schizophrenia and what that is. And one of the symptoms may be crying. I was like, it's, good, bravo, but that's not what schizophrenia. But he said to me, he was like, "Why is she crying?" And I was like, "Oh, that guy she was dating, Rob, he dumped her. And he's dating the woman who lives directly across the street." And he was like, "You going to do something about that?" I was like, "I'm 15 years old. That's psoriasis." Like I was that kid, I was like that 15-year-old like nerdy kid. I was like, I break out in rashes when I have too much, when I think there's a ghost in the house. I'm not going to beat up a grown man. So my dad, this is true. So my dad is like, "I'll be right back. I'm going to get us bagels. Don't come outside."
Don't come outside.
I swear that's what he said. And I was like, okay, well now I'm definitely coming outside. So my dad goes across the street, rings the bell, gets this guy Rob out of the house.
Goodfellas.
Bro, that's exactly what it felt like. Yo, beats the shit out of this guy. I swear, beats the shit out of this guy.
I think you told us on the crab feast.
And he beats the shit out of this guy. And then like we were right outside, my mother screaming like, "You're gonna kill him! Stop!" And he's like beating the shit out of him. And then he comes across the street, and I'm sitting there like terrified. He's like, "That was your job." I was like, what? I'm 15. Like even right now, I could tell you the kind of dude he is. Like 3 weeks ago, man. 3 weeks ago, he had to go to.
Wait, how old is he now?
Right now, he's 75 years old.
Okay.
Diabetic, 300 pounds, doesn't give a fuck. Christmas, was Christmas Day, the day after December 26th. This dude's eating leftovers. He ate, half a tray of lasagna. He's a diabetic. Right in front of him. It was me, my dad, and my stepmom. Half a tray of lasagna in one sitting. 3 cannolis, a cup of coffee, and half a penny alla vodka with grilled chicken. And I was like, "Yo, Dad, slow down." And he was like, "Please." I didn't know I had a gay son. And then he's just shoveling
You're
more.
gay
because I told him to like watch his heart health.
You're gay.
He's like, "Yeah, I didn't know my son blows guys," as he's just shoveling the pasta in his mouth. Fast forward 10 hours, guy has to get rushed to the fucking emergency room with congestive heart failure. He's like gargling. And I'm
He
like,
really did?
I swear to God, man.
On that day?
Yeah, and then he's like like when he talked, because he literally ate himself into congestive heart failure. Like the doctors were like, we've rarely ever seen this. This guy ate so much sodium that his body
fucking pussy.
Yeah, and then it was so funny because he's like gargling as he's talking, and even like him, I mean, this guy's got like machines, like he's not out of the woods yet, but he's like talking like he's gargling. He's like, "Yeah," he's like, "I guess I sound gay now," because he's like gargling in front of the doctors. And he's like, and the doctors are like, "What?"
Yeah,
like,
they don't even know.
He's like talking shit to me, laughing. He's like, "I sound pretty gay now."
Callbacks.
Yeah. He's like, "What? I swallow some cum?" And we're like, Jesus Christ. I swear. We were sitting there, and Mr. Perfect, the wrestler Mr. Perfect, was in the row right in front of us. And my dad was trying to get him to autograph my ticket, and he just wouldn't. He would not autograph my ticket, man. Like he just wouldn't. People were just being dicks back then. And then my dad was like cursing at him. Like it was like a crazy fight.
During the fucking no-hitter.
Like not a fist fight, but my dad was like, "You suck." And he kept calling him Perfect. He was dropping the mister. He was like, "You suck, Perfect. You suck."
Palm Beach or Palm Beach? West Palm Beach. And you said pressure? What'd you say? I'm not sure. You're not sure. Thank you for saying that out loud. I really feel like that got us somewhere. Who the fuck answers the question without knowing in a room of 600 people? You could just be quiet, right? Like, that's what most people would do, right? Hey, is it raining outside? I don't know! I just want you to know that I don't know neither. We're on the same page. We should get to the bottom of this. Like, she could have just went like, I don't know. But you screamed it.
Answering his phone in the front row. Really? For a second? Just for a second, I just want to talk to him real quick. Oh, is that rude? Is that rude to try to talk to him? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Who's this? Who's this? This is Tyrone. Listen, I am lying in bed, and your boy has just been working me. I just thought you should know about it. And by the way, you might want to stop by the clinic later. Say hello to the Cleveland Improv. You realize that he answered his phone in the front row? Your friend answered his phone in the front row.
She's still not laughing. Everybody else is laughing. You're just sitting there being shitty. They don't agree. You're obviously wrong. You guys call me whack. I'm glad you guys disagree. Normally white people feel this guilt and they just have to agree with a black person. I'm glad you guys don't care. And it was you, honestly. It was your cosign. I appreciate you. Your cosign let them know she don't know shit. Bougie. About Indians? You said I don't care. Yeah, feel free. Go outside. Talk about Slumdog. I don't give a fuck. How sensitive do you think I am? Ugh, no one cares. We don't have time to be all serious in this world. I'm gonna die soon. I'm Hindu, so I get another life. You don't. Get together. Right, Morocco? What's up? Oh, they love me. They hate you. They love me. Everybody on my side. Nobody on your side. Everybody here. Feel the love. Whistles. I mean whistles. Everybody look at you like you ain't shit. Everybody's like, oh, this girl ain't shit. She's angry for no reason, getting sensitive for no reason. This ain't goddamn Spellman, all right? This is not. I knew you went to an HBC. I knew she went to a historically black college. That's the only place you get this kind of attitude about me. I'm like, God, relax, son. I'm not white. I don't owe you anything. I got no guilt. What guilt you think I got? Your friends are embarrassed for you. You see the friend that could probably get hollered at after the show? She was just like, it's getting rough for her. You don't care that no one likes you? What kind of horrible self-awareness do you have? They clearly love me more than you, and that doesn't bother you?
We talked back to you said what you started to say.
Oh my God, why is this taking so long? She can't just get to the point, right?
You're right.
That's why you're in the audience, because no one cares what you think. That's it. Society has deemed it this way. Society decided I'm here, you're there, that's what it is.
You're a comedian.
Yeah, that's what my job is, to be funny. My job is to cater to your stupid sensitivities. I'm sorry someone was racist to you when you were 8, alright? I grew up in Texas after 9/11. I promise I took it just like you. I promise I took it just like you. And look, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. You gotta learn something. Shut up. Oh God. Y'all don't judge all my shit now and make it all awkward.
Next joke.
God, you're terrible as a person. Right? What a God, how does anybody have fun around you? Just tell me when I'm going to my I'm not your man. You can't tell me to go to the next joke. I'm gonna listen.
Right? You don't have nothing to say.
I don't have nothing. You're the reason black men date white women.
That's
You gotta let them know sometimes, guys. You gotta let them know. go easy on sister. You do need something. You do need it. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to Morocco. She's a very sweet. That's how sweet she is, dude. I was not even being that mean. Truth be told, I was trying not to cuss. I'm taping this to submit to an agent. You just ruined my tape. Their exact words. I think he's really funny, but can I see something with less fucks in it? So I came up here. I couldn't cuss. And I just destroyed you clean. That's crazy, right? You could have put that on Disney, what I was saying. How dope is that? Come on.
Come at me, I'm gonna come right back at you.
But you're not good at coming at me, though. Right? You're just talking. You're just complaining. You're just nagging. Just nagging. Oh my God. Yo, I swear to God, I only date Indian women. But if I was black, I'd be out. I'd be like, yo. Let's go see what's up with Susan. Susan! Susan! God.
I'm happy for you.
You should be.
You can behave for one story? No, you can't? Really? Do I have to kick you guys out? That would suck. It's your birthday? I don't give a shit. I really don't. It's not... That's such a childish fucking thing to say. It's my birthday. I can interrupt your entire show. Can you imagine if someone just like crashed into your car and you're like, dude, he's like, it's my birthday. So I'm allowed to behave like an idiot. And you're like, okay, but that doesn't excuse your behavior. It's your birthday. I know, he's going with what I was saying. I mean, it's the same volley. It's my birthday. You know what I heard, actually, is that on 9/11, it was Osama bin Laden's birthday. So I forgive him. I think it's totally cool. Yes, I compared this table of 4 women to ISIS, and I don't feel bad about it.
What's that, sweetheart? You're not smart. I don't think you're smart. I don't think you're smart. If you were smart, you would know that's what's funny about the joke. That's the exact thing that's funny about the joke. But I think your math brain isn't creative enough to understand humor. No, I'm being serious. No. I don't think your brain is made for humor. Like, and you're probably really good at other things, but your brain, I don't think is made for it. I'll give you a chance for the rest of the show to try to laugh, but if you find yourself not laughing, just know I'm not smart enough. That's what you have to remind. Your brain doesn't work for it. It's not everybody. I'm sure you're really good at engineering. No, you're really good at engineering, ruining other people's nights. Being selfish. You got all those down, but humor is not for you. That's fair. And look, there is a place to go if you don't like humor. No, you shouldn't go to hell. Why would you go to hell? That's for funny people. You're not gonna ruin our time in hell too? How dare you, bitch? You gonna follow me to fucking hell, bitch? You out your fucking mind? I gotta deal with you here and in fucking hell?
That type of money.
It could have been way cheaper.
What? Oh, go ahead, go for it. This is your shot to prove that you can do this. So if you can make the crowd laugh 5 times in the first minute, the way I just did. Go ahead. What?
I'll take your crowd.
You'll take my crowd? Okay, prove it.
You don't want that.
Yeah, I do. Go. It's harder than it looks, huh, baby? When that pressure's on, he starts to fall, huh, baby? That's how it works. God chose me, not you. You are below me. She piped up when she heard the words below me. This isn't your day job, baby. Now look. Let's go back and forth. Fuck it. I've been doing this shit 12 years. I'm sick of my shit. Go ahead, me and you, fucking 20 minutes. Let's do this shit. It'll be my 13 reasons why. That I have HIV? What are you talking about? Alright, that one doesn't count. It's just a warm-up. Let's go for another one. Doesn't know the level that she's fucking with. That's alright. You quit? Alright, baby. Turn me on. Now I got a boner because she's submissive. Fuck. Alright, she comes again. What? I want to hear that one. I think it's actually good. Come on, baby, let's do this. I mean, everybody already thinks you're an asshole. You might as well get going. Everyone raise your hand if you like her. Oh, man. Look at shit. Oh, she's got the pink shirt on and shit. Oh, I see you now, baby. What's up? Is that your boyfriend behind you? Or... Oh, you're in the girl. No, behind you is a male. Jesus Christ. You thought your girlfriend looks like a dude? The guy behind you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, I know you're a lesbian and you've never had a dude behind you before, but there is a guy behind you, I swear to God. God, I'm so good at this. What the fuck? That's gonna be a great clip. I'm glad I recorded this show. Welcome to being viral, bitch. What's up?
No, fuck you guys. No, it's too late. I don't want pity late claps. Okay? Am I stripping? Oh, Jesus, maybe. But I need a volunteer. You know what I mean? I need a volunteer. The whole table? Okay. How drunk are you guys already? First of all, this is the most basic white girl table I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. There could not be more Lulus and Uggs at this fucking table right now. And you have wine, you have bottle service for one bottle of white and it's like 2/3 full. You're like, well, just sip it. Just sip it for a bit. I hope there's strippers. Is this, can he see me? Is it TV? Can we interact? Where am I? Where are we? Hey, happy 18th. Thanks for coming. Just sit beside the stage. Anyone else want to yell some shit or? From the fucking roof. Oh, bagpipes, right? Never annoying. No, not during the show. What the fuck is this? No, get back to your table. Who let her out? Hey, this is your responsibility. You know which girl this is in your group. Who gave her even a pen to write shit? Does she know how to do that or did you write it for her? Someone tie her Velcro shoe to her chair and let her stay there, okay? Hey, can we get a round of seatbelts for this table over here? I don't know. I don't blame him.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
This guy's Snapchat account is just him arguing with his girlfriend. Subscribe, dude. Subscribe, dude.
No, you're not angry. She's right here.
Oh, no, dude. You're like the male equivalent of this. Why is everyone everywhere? Why is everyone everywhere? That's what you deserve right there. That's the...
Who were the first one to ever really juice me up? Mark Maron.
Wow.
It's kind of funny because
he doesn't juice anyone up.
Well, he and I have had some weird moments in the past because I think more perception than anything. It's like just we're very different kind of human beings.
Yeah.
Very different styles of human beings. But when I was an open micer, Mark pulled me aside and he said, and I told him, he and I had like a dispute at one point in time. And I said, I gave you so much slack for so long. I was nice to you for so long because you were so nice to me when I started out. But you're such a cunt. And he's like, you're right.
I was taking some steroids for my back, you know?
Really?
Well, you know, because I had...
not growth,
No,
but
no.
yeah.
No, because I have pain.
Yeah.
Like I hurt my back.
Yeah.
And sometimes they give you steroids for inflammation. And it was so funny because I was getting cranky and I didn't know what it was. And I think it was that, but like I was taking those and I got a Traeger and my producer texted me. He's like, you're on steroids and you got a Traeger? You turned into Joe?
You know, back to the turmeric guy. As he's walking away, he's like, "Oh yeah, if you're going to get the turmeric, make sure you get it with black pepper in it, or it won't activate." Now, right there, doesn't that make you go like, "That sounds like bullshit to me a little bit"? Am I that big of a sucker that you think I would believe that? Where's the science on that? That sounds like a couple of vitamin hustlers sitting over a mound of wholesale turmeric with a bunch of empty gel caps. One guy going, "I don't know, man. I don't think we can move this just like this. It's just a spice. I think we got to add something." "Yeah, like what, boss?" "I don't know why it's a 30s movie." "I don't know, maybe another spice." "Yeah, like what, maybe pepper?" "Yeah, keep talking. Maybe we say it activates it." "Holy shit, that's a fucking $1 million idea right there. Let's load up these gel caps. Maybe Rogan will move them on his podcast." I mean, I know Marin won't do it. He's more of a Stamps.com Squarespace guy. But Rogan's sort of an old school supplement slinger. And I know I'm going to get a little flack for that comment. I know there might be a minor pile on Twitter of the monoculture of free thinkers, but I can take it.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
So I had the scam at Sears. The door was right by the music department. Was right by the door. I would park right there and just walk in. And every day I would take the Bruce Springsteen 4-package collection. It was like the hit of this. It was $99, like $89 for a Bruce Springsteen box. He's on the cover with a guitar in his hand. How do I remember? Because Bruce Springsteen put a lot of money in my pocket that year. There were displays of Bruce Springsteen, 5 at a time. And I would pick them up and walk out there. And I would go right to the hill, get my $200, and then I would go eat like a fucking sandwich or something. It was destruction. But then I was out on bail on the kidnapping case. And I was running out of money. And I go, you know what? I'm going to go back up to the CD store. So I started robbing them every other day. This went on for about a week or two.
Not many people can just say that sentence. I started robbing them.
Oh, yeah. I would go to the
day.
CD store every other day. I didn't want to be a fucking pig. And go every day and rob them. Why would I
Regulate
do that?
yourself.
I had to go like every 2 or 3 days.
Monday, Wednesday,
Then there was a
Friday.
student center. I was tormenting them because they would buy books secondhand, and I would just pick up a stack of books. I wouldn't even walk in the front door. I just bring them up, and I go, "My mother got me these, but I already got them. She just wasn't thinking." And they go, "Do you want cash or a check?" "You know what? I don't need the cash, but I'll take it." And they would give me back the money for the books plus tax.
What's it like to not have a conscience?
It's tremendous.
That's the greatest life. Your life is incredible until you get caught. But then you have the stories.
What is it that you want me to do to change that? Like, that's why it pisses me off that people go after governors for putting blackface on, or the chief fucking judge because he covered some chick's mouth in 1982. You got nowhere to go. So if he would have came out and said, "Yeah, in 1982 I choked the girl at a party," he would have he wouldn't have had to deal with that.
I don't know if it works in politics the same way.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Because it works in life that way. If you don't say it, if I get it out first, you got nowhere to go.
That helps. That can help.
You got nowhere to go. 8 Mile. When he goes, what are you gonna do when he goose on you about the girl? He goes, if you put it out there first, he's got nowhere to go.
Right. Yeah, because it diffuses the situation. Trump does that a lot. You watch Trump; he'll be like, "I did this," and he'll put a little spin on it to make it his way. It happened. There was a lot. It was not my problem. And then people are like, "Yeah, he did it. So what?"
It's not who I am today, but thinking back at who that person was that would be out on bail for kidnapping, and would go every other day to either the student center. Like one day I went to the student center, had a watch rack with watches, Timex, whatever the fuck. I picked up the whole thing and put it on my shoulder like a body in Vietnam, and I just walked out. If you're going to let me rob and you're not going to pay attention to me, I got to rob you in those days. I was that nuts in Boulder.
Yeah, that's crazy,
And
but
then-
you're getting away with it, so why would you stop?
Getting away, I would control myself.
Yeah,
Then-
sounds like it. That's not controlling
then
yourself.
one
What do
day-
you think controlling yourself is?
Dog, I would rob 24/7 if you. I remember when double espresso machines came out in '95. I was a struggling comic.
I don't even hold on. Let me digest this. Because you're going into stories about stealing 24/7, and then I remember when double espressos came out.
Because I had control before I got arrested. And went to prison. I had no control. Like that's when I got caught. So I'm out on bail for the kidnapping. I get caught with like 85 fucking CDs, and they chase me like a little black guy in a golf cart and a little white skinny guy. Like come back, and I'm running, throwing CDs back at me, shit, trying to throw them off.
Like
the
you're a
CD.
superhero?
Oh my god! And they got me. The cops finally got me, and I gave them a fake name. They arrested me, and I processed. Now I had just been in there for a month waiting to get bail. Every cop knew Joey. I went in there as Jimmy, and they're fingerprinting me, and I'm like, "How you doing?" They're like, Joey, how you? And I'm looking at the fingerprint card. It's like Jimmy, whatever. And I'm like, "These guys, if you're gonna be that stupid." And then I went back to court as that guy. I was younger. There was a kid in North Bergen I grew up with, and he had a name. He was one of those kids that he got stuck in his mother's pussy. So they had to use one of those forks to take his head out.
The tongs, the jaws of life.
His head
They
was,
got the jaws of life. on
what
it.
was his name? Vinny Warhead. They used to call him his name. So they called him Vinny Warhead on the street. He was a little bit of a tart, but he was okay. He had a little drool to him and shit. So he wanted to be a fireman. That was his dream. I want to be a fireman. I want to be a fireman. I want to be a fireman. So they wouldn't make him a fireman, so they made him a volunteer fireman. But they gave him like a shield just to like appease him and shit.
Hat, they gave him
Like,
the hat.
no, the hat wouldn't fit.
I was gonna say, would the helmet fit?
That was the problem. They had to give him like a Halloween hat. Like a witch's hat. So it could, if he got hit in the head with a brick, it would hurt him. So he sued the town of North Bergen because they wouldn't make him. He got his fucking diploma, but he sued the town of North Bergen because they wouldn't make him a fireman because they couldn't find a helmet to fit his head. So Vinny Warhead said, fuck it. They gave him a little money to go away. So when Vinny...
They paid him off.
They paid him
They
off.
gave him the Michael Jackson
They
money. They gave him the Michael
They gave
Jackson.
him like $25K to get a bicycle and a dog.
That's
a
it? Just
service dog.
$25K?
I swear to my mother's grave.
That's all it takes to
So
give
he
up
was-
your dream.
So he was a volunteer fireman. They thought he would forget all about it, but no, he was showing up at the fires. So about a month
He
into,
wasn't even going in on the trucks. He
no,
would just
no,
show
no,
up.
he would just show up with like a truck with lights on it and shit. And then after a year, he started lighting his own fires.
Oh no!
Just to put him out, just to have something to do.
No, and he would call the fire department, and before they get there, he'd come out running from the trees, and he'd go, I should be a fireman with his little witch hat on. He'd be yelling with his little witch hat on, I'm a better fireman than you guys. I got here before you, and I don't even have a house and a ladder with a speaker. Dog, I think he killed himself. They fucking arrested him and shit, and poor little Vinny Warhead iced himself. I think. I don't know the whole story. This is United, LAX to Newark. I'm sitting there. The plane lands. The plane's about to land, and I take my phone out. And I turn the phone on. And the guy in the window seat says, and I look at him and he goes, turn the phone off. A German guy. There's two German guys sitting next to me. They were fucking, whatever the fuck language they talk. Nazi hate, Jew haters, whatever the fuck they are.
Uh-huh.
And they're both sitting there fucking hocking each other to death, fucking hee-ho and whatever the fuck they do with their hands and shit. So finally, can you believe this? He goes, not even excuse me.
Yeah.
Sir, you might get in trouble. He goes, turn the phone off. And I go, what? And he goes, turn the phone off. And the guy in the middle goes, did you not hear him? Turn the phone off. I go, bro, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I go, don't ever fucking tell me to do anything. Go fuck you and fuck him. And they're both going, wait till we get off the plane. We'll see. I go, well, we'll fucking see. And the stewardess is like, is there a problem? And I go, this fucking hump tried to tell me to turn the fucking phone off. And she said, control your language and all this. I go, no. I'm not controlling my language. Don't ever fucking tell somebody. Don't you ask them. And the guy kept talking. And finally I go, what if I got up and just kicked you against that fucking door right now? Because you're in the last seat. I wouldn't be saying a word if I was you. Because if I start swinging, I could be a fucking madman. Why are you talking if you're in the third seat in the fucking aisle? All I see you is holding your hands up and me stomping on you. That's all I see. You got a no-win situation. You could be Johnny MMA. I get the first drop on you. That leg weighs 265. Once it goes into you, I'm going to keep putting my leg into you and kicking you and your fucking Hitler buddy here. So the fucking stewardess comes, separates us, because I told him.
How long ago was this?
This had to be.
Last week.
No. Around that time. This was like an incident.
Okay.
I kept having. The Sopranos was hotter than hell.
Yeah.
At that time. So I was having different fucking incidents every other fucking week. Some of them were good. Some of them were people busting my balls about the Soprano, that you were the guy. Take
Big
a
puss,
picture.
yeah.
Yeah. It was just like an ongoing. So now they separate us on the plane because I told the guy, what if I started kicking you right now? What are you going to do? Are you retarded? You can't be that fucking stupid talking all that shit in the fucking third seat. I wouldn't say a word. I'd wait till I get in the hallway where I got an even chance. But that's how stupid you are. So the stewardess comes over. She gets me up, and sure enough, you got to sit here until the police have been notified.
What?
God damn it. So now I'm aggravated because my friend, in those days, we had no dough. You had to have your friend circle like a fucking strutz around the airport. So I'm like, my friend's waiting for me. They go, no, you're the last guy to board. You're unboarding with the pilot. So we get up, and I forgot. I'm in New Jersey. So as soon as I see the cops, all I got to do is get to them first. All I got to do is get to that cop first and let him hear me. So that's exactly what I did. I went right up to the cop, and I go, this fucking guy. The cop's like, what's the problem here? This fucking guy tried to tell me to turn the phone off, and the guy started with his fucking white shit. Well, the phone is not supposed to be turned on. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, first of all, you're the fucking away team, motherfucker. Once I said that, it was on. I go, you're the away team. You got no say in this. This is Jersey. You don't tell somebody from Jersey to turn the fucking phone off. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. Don't ever fucking talk to somebody like that. And the cops were like, he's got you there.
Yeah.
So the one cop walked them, and the one cop walked with me, and I just kept saying shit. Remember, you're the away team, motherfucker. Don't ever forget that shit. We got you.